Welcome back to Rissington. It's IAMA Cadet time with Josh Radican and Johnny Wilkinson on the front row. The O-Plate, Harry Thompson alongside Max Dodds, the 33, Van Napton and Joseph Taylor, Georgie Dimitrov and Tyler Reid. It's going to be a really interesting field, this one, particularly with Bray Keneally just outside the top 10, hoping to make his way further through the field. Archie Mace, Aidan Neat, and possibly Taylor Barnard will want to make their way through as well. Oh, it's happened on the first corner already! That's Bray Keneally who's gone. Alicia Barrett's in there. Oliver Denny and Harrison Skinner again, just like last time out. And that's TOBY McDonald. It looked to me as though Kai Askey, the Fusion kart, was in there as well. So too was Dan Bolton. Well, TOBY McDonald has got the kart running again, but let's watch this again. You can't really put one driver at blame there, can you, Alan? It's just pandemonium.
Yeah, it's impossible to say what happened there. Certainly, these karts, of course, do not have the front nose fairings like the others, so they don't drop down. So you still do see a bit of loading. That's one of the AIM karts being caught out, and it's 4 or 5 wide.
It's kicked off again on the exit of the dogleg. One of the AIM karts went into a spin, and about 6 wide on the exit of the dogleg. Still, we're getting battles at the front end of the field as Harry Thompson, the O-Plate, goes into the lead. It's absolute skittles through the exit of the elbow, and plenty of drivers going up and over. It's looking more like a rallycross race than it is karting. That's Arvid Lindblad, the Swede. He goes wide.
Zach
so does
O'Sullivan.
The 52. That's Zach O'Sullivan. And look, Owen Marlow went wide there as well briefly. And it's still kicking off. Never mind the lap chart. It's going to change every corner of this race. Dimitrov, though, moves into second position behind the O-Plate of Harry Thompson. Game on!
Yeah, Harry Thompson's happy. He's out front. We're on board the drone again. It's all kicking off in the early stages of this one, but Thompson will be happy to have that lead. How long will he hold on to it, though? Because the 2 karts behind will start working together and they will close him down, no doubt. That is the 23 in behind there in second place. That's Georgie Dimitrov.
Tyler Reid has got himself into third position. We didn't see where he made that move, but Tyler Reid is into third place behind Dimitrov now. So a brilliant move. They're still scrapping away towards the back as well. So it is all kicking off here. The O-Plate, Harry Thompson, is not getting away as fast as he would want to either. He's actually losing ground. Oh, I love Little Rissington when it comes to cadets. It always cooks up a fantastic motor race as Max Dodds, P4 he started, P4 he remains, trying to get onto the tail of the 12 of Tyler Reid.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting season, this, in IAMA Cadet. Make no doubt about it. And you can already see the 2 working behind are closing and on fire. Taylor Barnard, 21st to 8th. Alex Simmons, 29th to 9th so far, and it's still early days, Jake.
Absolutely incredible from the 2 AIM drivers. These guys really do know how to pick the best of the talent, don't they? AIM and Fusion, the 2 biggest names, I would say, in cadet talent spotting at the moment. But look at this, Thompson. He had a massive lead. It's now invisible. He's got the 23, Georgie Dimitrov, right on his tail, with Tyler Reid in there in third position. Dodds is 4th. Josh Ratican, he's outside the top 3, having started from pole.
Great race so far, and it's going to get better, I think. There's the GP plate. Taylor Barnard just going through the picture in the dogleg there. Taylor is absolutely on it, and so is Alex Simmons, who started well behind him. Taylor started 21st, Simmons 29th, I think it was. And Simmons has made up more places than Taylor Barnard. There's Barnard. That's a 35, Matthew Rees. He started P10, currently in 9th, just about holding on to it.
More bucking Broncos at the elbow. This is a really tough race, and the IAMA Cadets are hoping to spice it up even more than we thought they would. These 3 starting to get a little bit of distance between themselves now and the 4th place man, Max Dodds, proving to be a bit of a cork in the bottle at the moment. I doubt that will last long. If these 3 continue to scrap, it could well be a 6-kart battle for the victory. Into the dogleg, through the left, through the right, not too much curb, and they tighten up again. Tyler Reid is getting hungry for a move into second position. He's not going to make the move through the top bend or through the bottom bend as they make their way through the right again, and up towards the elbow. This is where we've seen a lot of drivers bunny hop over the top. Reid has got through, I think. No, not quite yet. Sorry, my apologies. I thought I saw it. It was the 14 I saw that was in the middle of the mix. That's Van Napton, who's making up some good places. Now he has Van Napton, the 16. Oh, sorry, that's Josh Ratican. My apologies, Ratican. It's so difficult to keep up when they're changing positions as much as they are, but he's now got the 6, Joseph Taylor, right in front of him.
And Ratican can lead the championship. If, believe it or not, Josh Ratican can lead the championship if the results go his way. He needs to make up some more places, but Barnard there, if you look on board the drone, he's 7th place, just going through the right-hander there. He's got a little bit of time to make up on the 3 in front. But that is Barnard there in 7th place, starting 21st, and just behind him, his teammate Alex Simmons is there as well.
Have you just seen the scrap that went through bottom bend on the overhead shot from the drone? There was about 8 karts all trying to go for the same bit of tarmac. This is incredible stuff. No wonder Army Cadet is suggested by many people in the motor racing world to be the ultimate place to be spotted as a young driving talent of the future. Andy Neat even retired from BTCC because he realised his son in cadets was going to be the main focus, and I have to say Aidan Neat is proving his point.
Yeah, and I want to say something about that as well. Andy took a lot of stick, I think, on Twitter and Facebook over that decision. That was absolute nonsense. Listen, it's his decision, and I'm telling you now, he will get more enjoyment out of running and being part of his son's racing career than he ever did out of racing in anything he ever did, including touring cars. I fully support his decision. He wants to be part of his son's career. I remember other drivers in the past, one in particular will remain nameless, whose father was involved in media work throughout the UK. He couldn't attend the karting, and he just literally lost interest. He wanted his dad to be there. So I absolutely support Andy's decision.
It's raining. Sorry, it's raining, Alan. It has started raining around the circuit again, so this is going to be a real problem, just as Tyler Reid has popped up into 2nd position, now on the back of Harry Thompson, but it's started to rain, and let's not forget, these are our Army Cadets. They're all on slicks at the moment, Alan. This could make for an absolute pandemonium of a race.
Yeah, our information is that everyone's on slicks. We think that's right. I think looking back at the start of this race, I don't think you could have gone wet. You might have gambled if you were right at the back of the field, which Simmons, of course, was, and Taylor Barnard was well down the field as well. But I'm pretty sure they're on slicks as well. Could be who practices on slicks. I know my son used to. I sent him out once at Glenigorse Park on a practice day, absolutely batting down with rain on new slick tyres, and he said to me, what's the point? Well, the point was, when we raced at Glenigorse and it started raining, he won by half a lap, basically.
Yeah, Joe Taylor's just got through into 3rd position past Georgi Dimitrov. If anybody in the kart racing world ever asks, what's the point of going out in the wet on slick tyres? Well, there's a Brazilian chap who did it in the past, a chap called Ayrton Senna, and he seemed to turn out all right in the wet. Yeah,
he was great in the wet, wasn't he? And that same sort of thing, which is why I did it with my son. I know Rob Comber did it with his son as Michael as well. And you've got to be able to race on slicks in the rain when it starts raining and you're on slicks.
And we could see it started to get slippery out there as the 95, Arvid Lindblad, the Swede, goes off and up. Oh, Tyler Reid goes very wide there indeed. That's going to cost him the place. They're really starting to struggle now. The grip is all over the shop now.
There's
Pick
Barnard.
a racing line.
Barnard 4th, Jake from 21st.
Absolutely.
So Barnard through to 4th, he could win this.
He really could win this. Absolutely astonishing comeback from Barnard. I'm trying to remember the last time a cadet started from outside the top 20 and came through to win the final. Look, you can see the spots of rain on the drone. It is starting to get heavier at certain points on the track. It's a very stereotypical British wet weather race, this. Parts of the track are getting wetter, part of them are still reasonably dry, but all it takes is a little bit of moisture on the tyres, and you might as well be roller skating on ice while at a wedding in the middle of a pitch black room. You've got no chance of grip or position, and up to the lead. That is Barnard. Barnard has gone into 1st position, and look at the rain. It is absolutely appalling now.
Yeah, that will be the last drone shot you see.
Contact! That's Thompson. He's tagged with Joe Taylor. Thompson goes back down to about 3rd or 4th position. Let's look at it again.
Well, Taylor's up the inside. Thompson's trying to hang on to it round the outside. I don't see anything right. It's just a pure racing incident. Don't think any of them did anything wrong. No problem there for Taylor.
Look, this is how Barnard got into the lead, Alan. Watch this.
Oh, my. 3 into 1. Has he got wet tyres on? Has he got wet tyres on?
Has he taken the risk? He might well have done, you know.
I don't think it says all drivers on slick tyres. I guess that's right.
Well, heavy rain now in various parts of the circuit. You can see the rain now, and somehow Taylor Barnard...
Oh, look at the rain now, Jake. Look at that shot there.
Well, surely they've got to consider, if all the drivers are on slick tyres, we've got an off. Is that Josh Radican going off the circuit? He runs wide through bottom bend. It's getting really treacherous out there now. The guys are doing everything they possibly can to hold it together. I think that is the 34 now up to 3rd position. That is Alex Simmons in P3 now, Alan. Incredible stuff from some of these drivers fighting their way through the... Is that Reggie Dewey?
Well, Owen Marlow ran wide through the elbow, but Reggie Dewey up from 32nd to 5th, Jake.
He's in 5th position. It is incredible, these conditions. It's throwing up action everywhere you look. We're going to have to take a break, but I tell you what, there's more where this came from.